friends, thanks for joining me. Well, today I have a cooking journal to share with you. Now this is different from the Cooking Up a Journal collab journal. And if you followed along with that collab, thank you so much. Everybody's ideas were so inspirational and I really enjoyed that collaboration. But this is a different one. So since I was making the Cooking Up a Journal, I wanted to make one also to take to market with me. And so it's completely different though. There's nothing the same about it at all. So I definitely want you to have a look inside of this journal. The cover is made out of fabric and inside are pages from vintage cookbooks from the 50s. And so I kind of love that. There are some other pages inside as well, but I wanted to make sure that I mentioned that there are ones from vintage cookbooks. So thank you for having a look. It'll be available in my Etsy shop if you are interested. As you can see, it has a cloth cover that I've embellished on the front. It's got a hidden spine and a tie closure. I used doilies on the spine before I sewed it in. And you'll see here, this is the cover of a sort of a cookbook, but a cookbook for specific appliances. I have added a little charm here, a little cherry charm. And I've used two actual cookbooks in this journal, both of which are vintage. I think from the 40s and 50s. If we find a date here, I will point it out to you though. So most of these pages I left blank because they had full information on them. For example, this is weights and measures. I didn't want to cover that up. I didn't want to do anything with that. This one's got baking temperatures and things like that. I used some scrapbook paper in here, as you can see. Created some pockets, so we've got some tags. This has full recipes on it. I did put some charms on the wax threads. This is a bead and a little fork. Some spots for you to write recipes on if you'd like to, or you can remove these, use them for something else, and put a recipe card in there. Same here. And of course with tags you can rearrange them and put them wherever you would want in the journal. You could also take your recipes and copy them and glue them in anywhere you might want to. This is an actual recipe card, vintage and very well loved. It's for cream puffs. There's some spaces on these pages, you'll notice, that has room for writing recipes as well. Or you could type one out on your computer, print it out, and you could make it small so that it would fit in there. I love the way that this turned out. I don't know, I didn't really have anything specific in mind for how it might turn out, so I just started working on it, and I ended up really loving how this came together. You'll notice here's a nice big spot if you wanted to add a recipe there. A little space down here as well. Here is the center signature I'm sorry, here's the center of the second signature, and we have a bead and a piece of toast with a face on it. So cute. Nice big space here. Here we have another pocket. Pecan puffs, yum, yum. But those are good. Here we have another side pocket, and it's been lined with seam binding. This is a vintage recipe card, and then this is a vintage tag. Well, this is a vintage image that I put on the back of scrapbook paper. So it could be used for recipes as well. I will list this in my Etsy shop. I like the combination of the pink, deep, almost brown red, and then the authentic pink recipe pages. I think it all came together really nicely. And the little embellishments, found those at the thrift store. Such a great find, such good timing on that. This right here is an authentic, I don't even know what we'd call this, perhaps pamphlet for the chef's pot, but also has all kinds of fun things on it. And I just thought this was so cool because it's authentic vintage, and I just thought it was neat. There's so many things on here. Of course, this could be removed, or you could simply put a recipe, glue a recipe inside of it. That'd be fun. Or you could glue it down as it's an envelope and then put the recipe in here. But I just thought it was a lot of fun. Another nice big space. Oh, hold on. This is the center of a signature. So I put 2 beads and then this little tiny miniature soda pop top charm there. In this pocket, I've got a tag, but I took an advertisement from a magazine and turned it into a tag, and I love it. I think it's just great. Here's another one of our pockets here, and we have this. It says homemade candies on it, and then we have this recipe card. Let's see, I want to make sure I put this in right. There we go. Yeah, I think that looks right. This is a tag. I created this. This is a picture of Italy, but there's a restaurant scene down there, so I wanted to use it. And then just a little something here. You could put a note on there if you wanted to, but of course the whole thing could be used for a recipe. This is another authentic recipe card. And this piece of paper, you could cover it with something lighter, or like I said, type out a recipe and glue it in there if you wanted to, and then there's more room underneath. So that is this handmade recipe journal. I hope you like it. I really enjoyed making it, and it turned out better than I expected, and I feel really good about that. So my friends, thanks so much for watching. See you soon.